Hey guys, how you doing? So, as most of you are probably experiencing the same thing, we've got this shelter in place going on. Can't really go too many places, can't really do a whole lot outside of your house. And so, just like most people, I've been cleaning, doing yard work, just anything to try and pass the time. And one of the things that I came across was this old barbecue grate that I actually pulled off of a barbecue that just it lived its life. It was dead. I mean, there was no saving that thing. And when I pulled it, I was just like, you know what? This is going to be perfect for camping. I'll put it over a fire pit and be able to grill some burgers or whatever I might do. But recently, I've been thinking, when I'm backpacking, I'd like to have better quality food. Be able to grill up some steaks. And I've tried a few different things, and a lot of the time the steaks stick to it. They don't really give you a good char. Like, it's just not quite what I'm looking for. And so I think what I'm gonna do with this is cut it into some smaller pieces that will set me up with a backpacking sized grill that, you know, won't be light, but it's not gonna be too bad. And I think I'm going to set it up so I've got one that's going to be good for when I'm going camping with somebody, and then maybe make another one that's a bit smaller for when I'm soloing. But yeah, it seems like a good project, something help pass the time. It'd be a little bit of fun, and if it all works out, maybe I'll cut out a few extras and give them to some of the people that I usually go and do this stuff with. So I'm going to try and get set up to do some cutting, and I'll be right back with you guys here in a sec. Alright, so the plan here is we're going to take about 10 of these columns here to make one double. Do the same exact thing again, so we'll have two that are the same for two person. And then, with that remaining piece, I'm going to trim off this back section so we end up with one that's half the size. And I think that that'll be perfect for my solo trips, and then we'll have another one that'll be good for if there's going to be two or more people. And then whoever I give this other one to, if they want to cut it and turn it into a solo, that's totally fine. But I want to try and keep it big because they can always make it smaller. Can't put the material back on though. Alright, well, rookie mistake. Didn't have enough memory on the card, so I didn't get all the cuts. Sorry about that. But did want to take a second to pause here because I got these pieces separated, and after kind of feeling like the weight of it and like where it's at, I think what I'm going to do is leave this larger piece as my double, because usually I'm splitting gear anyway, so like a little bit of extra weight's not going to be a big deal. And so I think I'm going to leave this one intact and instead cut down one of these ones for the solo grill. But I'm trying to decide, because if I'm trying to fit two good sized steaks on there like this, definitely no problem. If I'm trying to fit one steak on here, on just this piece, I'm not so sure if that's going to work. Two, maybe if you kind of orient them the right way, but not sure if that's going to be enough. Well, I do have two, so maybe I'll go on ahead and cut one down and then kind of play with it that way, because that's still a good size. I mean, I like to get big steaks, but I'm sure I can make this work half this size. This should be all right. So let's go ahead and get a few more cuts in. Alright, so we got it all done. I've got a nice little piece for solo. I think that's going to be big enough. I mean, yeah, it's going to be fine. I'm happy with that. Maybe here in a little bit at the end I'll get some stats on it. Maybe we'll get some weight for those of you that are interested to know, but it's not bad. It's not light. It's definitely not lightweight backpacking. This is a luxury for sure. So we got this solo, then got the kind of medium size here. This one I'm probably going to give to a buddy of mine. He likes to do a lot of this stuff as well, so he should get some good use out of it. Looks like I need to clean up this a little bit better, but a little bit of sandpaper file, I'll take care of that. And then I've got this piece that'll be for when there's two people, and this one I might even still use for car camping too. You know, it's a pretty good size, so backpacking, car camping, good steaks, more than one person, that should work out. Pretty excited about this. I can't wait to get back out there so I can try these out and let you guys know how they work. Oh yeah, and for anybody wondering why I didn't make two of these size, the solo, there's only one bar going across on each side. They didn't have it doubled up, so when you cut, you lose that bar, and this would be poking holes in your pack, and it's not stable, and honestly it's not that tough. It bends real easily. So unless you're trying to make some movie props, that's not going to do us much good. Oh, hey Lola, how are you? Who's a good girl?